Cindy and Terry control In Vogue, and they're running it into the ground. The brand, they said our legacy, our brand. Yeah, the brand that I helped build is totally different now. You guys are mean women. You're not treating the brand as if it's important. I guess they think that what they're doing is going to be kept and swept under the rug. They thought that Rona was not going to do a letter. And when Rona did that letter, everybody saw exactly who In Vogue is. When I wanted to talk about it, my whole team was like, oh, no, Dawn, you'll have the chance to do that when they kicked me out in 97. But we didn't have the social media platforms that we have today either. So I would have spoken for myself, and now I'm able to do that, which is, 2020, I did that in all those interviews. But it is unfortunate that a group like In Vogue has been manipulated, and I don't know where the jealousy is coming from. I don't know why people do what they do. You can only go by what you do. I can only speak for myself. I'm not them. So I don't know why they kicked me out when they did. And they kicked me out. So somebody recently said, oh, she didn't get kicked out. She just left In Vogue. No, they kicked me out. I called Maxine the next day and was like, Max, please, I don't want to leave the group. And she's like, no, we already made our minds up. We already know what we're doing. I'm like, what? What are you saying? What did I do that was different than Terry? Oh my God, I was in tears. And she's like, well, I got to go. I can't talk about this because the other girls aren't here. And what are you talking about? You saw what happened to me yesterday. And yesterday was the day they kicked me out. That's what I mean. So yeah. And now they're doing it again. They've done it several times with other members. Like I said, Amanda, they did it to Maxine, but Maxine was willing to kiss ass and go back. I would never do that. I'm not doing it again. I did that several times because I was told that there were deals on the table. First of all, our producer, our manager at the time, Brooke Payne, Ronnie's uncle. Exactly. He was managing In Vogue, and he's like, Dawn, the girls, he's very Boston. So I always do his accent. I always imitate him. Dawn, the girls want to talk. And I was like, Brooke, I'm not willing to come back. At the time I was living in Atlanta, Georgia. And he was like, Dawn, the girls want to talk about reuniting and they're ready. And I said, Brooke, they do stupid shit but they do stupid shit when it comes to business. They don't make good decisions. She's like, nah, they're ready now. They're different. They're more mature and they understand what they need to do. I was like, okay, Brooke. And I went back to that group and it was no different. It was no different.